right? There's just right. Hello? Is it working? Are we online? Bevita, hello. Can you see me? Thank you for your heart, me. Shana, thank you for your heart, me. Hello, Bevita. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Wanda. Hello, everyone. Hello to all the people. Oh, I hope you all stay for the collective. Thank you for your heart, me, Bevita. Is it working, guys? Are we online? Is it working? Are we good? Put it in the chat. I literally just saw your story. The which one? The one that had 0 views? Or the one that I posted about the post about 0 views? Am I still shadow banned? Fucking TikTok. Did y'all get scared? Did y'all worry for me? The one you posted about 0 views? Yeah. 222 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, beautiful people? Thank you for being here. 2:22 a.m. over here in the little tip of Texas. I figured you got a call or something. My love, who's gonna be calling me at 1 in the morning? Nobody even calls me. I only have like one friend that calls me, but I really don't even entertain the conversation. We'll have maybe like a 5-minute conversation, and that's it. I don't like to talk on the phone. A booty call? Hello, Shauna, my love. Thank you for being here. How are you? How are you all? How was your day? How are you all doing? So I guess this thing is working good today, huh? Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. What are y'all saying? What are y'all saying that it's filtering you? Oh, I didn't even share the live since a whole bunch of people showed up right away. Did I share it? No, let me share it to the people that aren't here yet. See if they're awake. Hi, boy, guys. I'm coming. I'm coming. I think I paid for a 3-minute reading. Oh, hello, Kavy. How did you send payment, my love? Thank you all so much for being here. We are doing a collective Apple Pay. Okay, do you have a little bit of time so I can get my collective done? Or are you in a rush, Katie? Do you think you can stick around for the collective message and then we do your reading? Cool. Perfection. Alright. Well, thank you all for being here, guys. Let's get to pounding that little screen, guys. Let's get to 100K likes. Whenever we get to 100K, I'll give the collective with a free 10-minute reading. Send your daily heart needs. I don't need to rush perfection. Thank you. What was I saying? Send your daily heart needs, guys. I really appreciate you. Let's get to 100K likes. Visit the little gift gallery if you can. 3-minute readings for anybody that sends one of the gifts in the gift goal. Guys, Let's get our affirmation started. For those of you guys that are new here, we start our lives with thank you affirmations. We raise our vibration by saying thank you to God, to Spirit, to Source, whoever it is and whatever it is you believe in. Let's start our affirmations, guys, so we can get our collective reading started. If you're not busy, put the thank you affirmation in the chat, guys. If you're busy cooking, working, driving, or doing other things with your hands, you can say the affirmation out loud or in your head. Let's raise our vibration, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the roof over our heads. Thank you for the roof over our heads. Thank you, God. Thank you for the roof over our heads. Thank you for the food that nourishes our bodies and the water that sustains us. Thank you for the food that nourishes our bodies and the water that sustains us. Thank you, God. I will get a collective reading started for you guys once we're done with our affirmations. I appreciate y'all so much for being here, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're amazing. Thank you for every lesson that has made me stronger and wiser. Thank you, God. Thank you for every lesson that has made me stronger and wiser. Thank you, God. Thank you for the protection surrounding us and our loved ones. Thank you, God. Thank you for the protection surrounding us and our loved ones. Guys, I'm gonna try to go back and try to get into the area, see if I can get access to that area to see if Nalo survived this storm, guys, because the flooding in where I am, it's not so bad, but where he is in Weslaco, the area is got, and I'm talking about flooded, like homes flooded with water, like halfway up the house, the water. So hopefully my tomorrow night, everything, I can maybe get access to the area. I'm gonna try and go back and see if he's okay and if he survived this. This is why I really wanted to rescue him before this storm got here. Because they were already prepared, telling us to prepare for flooding, and I think we're supposed to have more rain this weekend. So thank you for our children, grandchildren, and spirit babies. Thank you for our children, grandchildren, and spirit babies. Thank you for our pets, spirit pets, and animal companions. Thank you, God. Thank you for our pets, spirit pets, and animal companions. Thank you for our spirit team, ancestors, guides, and divine support. Thank you for our spirit team, ancestors, guides, and divine support. I appreciate y'all being here, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I was real late today. Thank you for the healing that is happening even when we cannot see it. Thank you for the healing that is happening even when we cannot see it. Thank you for the abundance that is flowing into our lives. Thank you, God. Thank you for the abundance that is flowing into our lives. Thank you for friendship, soul family, and community that uplifts us. Thank you for friendship, soul family, and community that uplifts us. Thank you so much, soul family community. You're so greatly appreciated. So it wouldn't be me without you. Where were we? Thank you. Thank you for safe, reliable transportation. Thank you, God. Thank you for safe, reliable transportation. Thank you for our phones, internet, and the ability to stay connected. Thank you for our phones, internet, and the ability to stay connected, God. Thank you for the strength to keep going through difficult seasons. Thank you for the strength to keep going through difficult seasons. Thank you for the peace replacing anxiety and uncertainty. Thank you for the peace replacing anxiety and uncertainty. Thank you for open doors, divine redirections, and new beginnings. Thank you, God. Thank you for open doors, divine redirections, and new beginnings. Thank you for the courage to honor our truth. Thank you for the courage to honor our truth. Thank you for the love that surrounds us in seen and unseen ways. Thank you for the love that surrounds us in seen and unseen ways. I think we're done. That was it. Thank you for the prayers that have already been answered. Thank you for the prayers that have already been answered. Let's get to 100K, guys. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. I know it's really late. All right. Y'all ready for the collective? Thank y'all for participating. For those of you that participated, God sees it. God sees it if you were giving thanks or not. Let's get this collective reading started. I did get a few downloads. Um, I'm not doing yes no's right now. I'm doing a collective. I do yes no's to the very end of my life. Be mindful of the space that you walk in. Don't be rude. Ask, are you doing yes no? Or pay attention to what's going on around you. Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities of the truest and the highest divine light, please connect with me on this live for the collective. Speak to me and through me so that I may be able to deliver your messages to the collective. Keep me safe and protected. Keep my home safe and protected. And any people or pets that I hold close to my heart, safe and protected. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Alright, guys. Guys, pound the screen, guys. Let's get to 100K. Did y'all fall asleep? Are y'all still here? I know it's late. But you can still pound it. Alright. Let's see. And is that you, my love? Okay. Let's get this collective reading started. Hello, love. Hello, and how are you? I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for your heart. Hey, you're right on time for the collective, my love. Right on time for the collective. Alright. Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities are the truest and the highest divine law. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. What is the most important thing? 234. 234 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. What is the most important thing for the collective to know at this time? Please be clear. Let's get to 100K likes during the collective, guys. When we get to 100K likes, I'll give the collective with a free 10-minute reading. Send your daily heart me's. I really appreciate you guys. 3-minute readings for anyone that sent one of the gifts in the gift go. List is open. If anybody would like a reading after the collective, you'll be second. There's already somebody on the list. All payment infos in the Bink and the Liar. Alright, guys. Let's get to 100K, guys. Visit the little gift gallery if you can. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? There was that Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, and we split the deck there to the Hermit in reverse. 3 of Swords reverse at the bottom of the deck. 2 of Swords. Two of Wands reverse. So the Three of Swords reverse, that is the energy of healing. Okay. Healing from trauma, releasing pain. For some of the collective, having to work through anger issues, having to forgive people. For some of y'all, you maybe been through some trauma in life. It's time to work through that, because we're not responsible for our trauma, right? But we sure are responsible for healing that shit. And so for a lot of the collective here, you're on this journey of healing. Some of the collective, you may be working through recovery, working through addiction, through staying clean, or through some uh, recovering from whether this is substance abuse or any addiction, or from a relationship, emotional and mental recovery. Uh, and 201 reverse, guys, for some of the collective, it's an energy of like maybe things didn't work out the way you wanted them to, or something in your life, some plan didn't work out the way you planned it. Didn't work out, things didn't work out the way you wanted them to. But always, being mindful, guys, that it's God's way is better. Okay, if it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, it's because it worked out the way God wanted it to. And God's way is better than your way. 100% guarantee it. Your higher self's way is better. The uh, the right path isn't always going to be the easy path. To a one reverse energy there. The right path is most often the difficult one, because you have to do the different thing, you have to do the new thing, you have to grow and evolve and learn and change. We've had this energy of change. And for some of the collective, a lot of that change is requiring you to go inward at this time. Changing within. And for some of the collective, working here on nervous system regulation. Because there's a lot of that energy of learning to quiet the mind. Ace of Swords and Four of Swords. Very much the energy of the collective getting a hold of your nervous system, getting a hold of your thoughts. This is in very much understanding that you are not your thoughts. You are the one that's in control of this avatar. Okay. Um, in order to rest that mental energy and stay in the energy of mental clarity, um, you have to do things like grounding. You have to do EFT tapping. You have to make sure you're doing your journaling, and working through shadow work. Saying your affirmations. Watching. How words are spells. Okay, how you speak to yourself, how you speak your thoughts, your beliefs. And very much being aware, collective. Um, be aware that as chosen ones and spiritual beings and awakened ones, especially for those of us in twin flame connections, being aware of the spiritual warfare, right? We talk about this all the time. Being aware that this is a spiritual battle. It's a battle for our awareness. It's a battle for our thoughts. It's a battle for our minds, for our souls, right? The Matrix does not want awakened people. The Matrix wants programmed people. They want people that will just be consumers and overly just little worker bees and people that are addicted and codependent and traumatized. So being aware of that and looking at yourself, right, as the creator and controller of this body, right? You are not this body. You are a spiritual being. You have a body. You are not your body. Once we are awake, we have to start looking at things differently. Okay. And that the Ace of Swords energy is that big up for awakened ones, for chosen ones, especially for those of you guys that are in a twin flame journey. Uh, being aware that the Matrix does not want awakened people. Being aware of how programming and religion and generational trauma and all kinds of things have programmed us to be a certain way. We must awaken and start to remove ourselves from the Matrix. Some of the collective really having to maybe even learn how to rest, and I get it from an overworker. That's one of the lessons that we learn along this journey. First of all, working smarter, not harder, right? We are asked to step into purpose and put ourselves in a receiving energy. All of that takes inner work. Because even if you're looking at it from the perspective of if your subconscious belief, if you what you believe deep down is that you have to work hard for money, well then you will always work hard for money. And even learning how to rest, right? Because for some of the collective, from since childhood, you were never allowed to rest. Because your parents would wake you up very early, and there was always something to do. You couldn't be sitting down. All this is worked through shadow work, through learning to regulate that nervous system, moving out of the energy of fight or flight or freeze or fawn, for those of you guys that have people pleasing tendencies to work through. And also with that ace of swords energy, collective, divine feminine, divine masculine, the energy of living your truth. For some of the collective at this time, asking you to remove the mask and stand in your truth. We are truth tellers. We are generational curse breakers. We are here to stand in truth, to live in truth. We are not here to live fakely like the ones that came before us. We are the black sheeps of the family. We came here to do it our way. We came here to do the things differently and not fall in line with the rest of with the rest of the people that came before us. And that may not make people too happy, and that's okay. You didn't come here to live your life for other people. Purpose and God and helping the humanity to raise the vibration of humanity and help us move into the energy of the new earth and break these generational curses. so that we may be able to evolve as humans and move ourselves from all that lower chakra bullshit that's been the humanity up until now. We need change, collective. We need truth. We need to be able to get a hold of our energy, do the healing necessary in order to come up victorious in this spiritual battle. Okay? Some of the collective, you may be at a crossroads in your life right now. You need to pick a lane, make the right choice. Okay? And like I said, sometimes the right choice is the more difficult choice. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. We've been talking a lot about shifts. We've been talking a lot about we've shifted into this new timeline, and it's going to take you showing up in a different way. Different levels, different devils, right? New levels, new devils, or I don't know what the hell the saying is, but something like that. Show up. Ready for it, collective. We were talking about yesterday, and this is more of that sword energy, right? Because we had that page of swords yesterday in yesterday's collective. Asking us to get excited about being in student mode. Motherfucker, I'm such a motherfucking psychic. Hello, Raquel. Oh, guys, for those of you guys that were subscribers, TikTok scrubbed my subscribers. I would appreciate it if you go resubscribe either here on TikTok or on Patreon. For those of you guys that need to do shadow work and you need to go inward, this is exactly what God has sent me here to do. Okay? All the healing work that I've done to be able to heal and come into inner union, I am putting it in this subscription. Okay? For those of y'all that need help with this, you should go subscribe. Do your weekly alignment calendar. I put a weekly alignment calendar in there. There's chakra healing works. There's the workbooks, shadow work, journal prompts. Everything that you need is in there. $14.99 per month here on TikTok and $12.12 on Patreon. And it's worth it. There's no way around it, ladies and gentlemen. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. There's no way around the shadow work. There's no way around the healing work. Okay? If you avoid this, you're going to not come out on the winning end of this spiritual battle. This is how people end up in spiritual psychosis when they refuse to do shadow work and go inward. Okay? Bro. Damn, look. So remember we were talking about nervous system regulation? It's in the download. Nervous system regulation. Right there. Oh. Let's continue with the tarot and then I'll get into what they were saying. I want to see what else they have to say here. We have to have the ability to self-reflect, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? This is a time to go within. And oh, there's a lot. I want you all to understand that there is a part of your awakening where you must do this. It can't be avoided. Okay? And they were calling my attention to, well, first of all, they were bringing up manifestation. And for those of you guys trying to build in the 3D, there comes a point in your healing journey where you have to take the work inward. Okay? Like me, for example. I was manifesting before I even knew what manifestation was. Okay? I just knew that when I got something in my head and I wanted something or someone, I would get it. I just knew it. Whenever I wanted something or someone, I would set my mind to it and I would get it, and it wouldn't even be hard. Once I had one of my bigger awakenings, I think this was like in 2021, 2022, around there. Because I had been working on myself as a person, right? And I didn't even necessarily know that this was an awakening. I just knew that I started learning about crystals, and at that time I found out about manifestation and how you manifest. Well, I started manifesting like a motherfucker, and I realized that I was actually really fucking good at it. I'm a water sign. I'm a Scorpio stellium, and so manifesting with the moon, making moon water. I started doing it. Like I manifested my car, my job. I even manifested a job for my bitch ass ex husband. I manifested my new home. I manifested. I'm just manifesting like a motherfucker. Then, when in 2023, when I met my twin flame, it's like all of a sudden, like my powers went away, and I was forced, because I felt like it's the ugliest feeling when the divine feminine gets activated. That kundalini, you just rips through everything, and you're fucking discombobulated as fuck. And it's the ugliest experience. And the work shifted inward. I had to relearn completely everything and actually do the healing, guys. And we have this point in the journey where we have to look at the childhood wounds, we have to look at the abandonment wounds, we have to look at our self-worth, right? We have to look at boundaries. Some of the collective has to work through grief, right? Because a lot of our bigger awakenings are for some of us are triggered by great loss, and there is great loss along this journey, and we have to work through that grief. Whereas to look at our relationships, I know for me, I had to go no contact with pretty much my whole family. I had to let go of old friend groups. I had to let go of my toxic ass ex-husband and get a divorce after 13 years. Some of the collective working through trust issues, through anger, or through all and working through that nervous system regulation. And also, guys, and here's that swords energy, right? That ace of swords, that energy of truth. What is your truth? Who are you? Right? We go inward to find out who we are. For those of us, for some of the collective, if you made your whole life about others, you based your identity off being I'm a mom, or I'm a wife, or I'm the caregiver, or I'm the caretaker. You just made your whole life about your marriage, or your kids, or your family, or whatever, or others. You don't even know who the fuck you are. For some of us, when we awaken, we don't even know what our hobbies are. Who are you truly? Divine feminine, divine masculine. Who are you truly? Not the mask that you've been wearing for society, out of programming, or trauma, or whatever. Six of Swords. That is that transitional energy for the collective. The collective in a transitional phase, right? Because we've been talking about shifts here into the highest timeline, into your new timeline. And it may not be easy, but it sure as hell better than as back there. Okay? So let's flow with it. Let's flow through towards change. Let's flow towards transition. Last words for the collective. Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups reverse. And so we go back to that energy, right? Of like, you truly, you are this Queen of Wands, King of Wands, divine feminine, divine masculine. You are leaders, you are not followers. we've been talking a lot about lately. Thank you, Shauna. About this energy of rebranding, reinventing yourself, and stepping into who you truly came here to be. Divine feminine, divine masculine, your spiritual royalty, chosen one, awakened one. Wake up. Work on your confidence step, and we embody this, right? There's a difference in saying it, and actually we can't just talk about it. We have to actually be about it, embody this energy, right? Because the Queen of Wands is somebody that's so connected to God and to her spirit team, and she is somebody that is so confident in her powers. She does not stress, she does not worry, she does not throw temper tantrums, she does not try and control things. And so this is why we have to work on the behaviors and work on the mental, right? For some of the collective, having to work through religious deconstruction here, right? And understanding that nobody is puppeteering your life from outside of you. God is not outside of you. There's nobody outside of you puppeteering your life. You control your life. God is within you. Devil toxic energy is also within you. You choose what you're going to do with it. You choose. What are you going to choose? There is no heaven or hell. I was talking about this the other day. There is no heaven or hell. This is heaven and hell. You're going to create heaven or you're going to create hell. You choose it. This is who you truly are. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Not Queen of Cups reverse energy, wounded healer energy, codependent energy, overgiver energy, making your whole life about everybody else's energy. Taking a look inward. Taking a look inward so that you may be able to embody who you truly are. Some of the collective, you're being asked at this time to start your businesses. Let's do it. Or for those of you guys that are looking into trading, do it. Have you taken the step? What are your steps? And also here, guys, a lot of having to go within. And they were bringing up, guys, for those of you guys that are in the energy of avoidance, with rest, yes, we need rest. Up in where is it? Rest and recuperation versus escapism and avoidance. Okay, rest is cool, but think about when it becomes laying down doom scrolling for hours, right, to try and avoid or none. All right, wrap it up. I think I've talked enough. Guys, the Five of Wands, the Tower in reverse, and the Star in reverse, collective. Um, and this is kind of that energy that we were talking about yesterday, and we've been talking about, guys, of like it's better on this journey to just um flow with it. Just flow with it, just go with it. Because when we try and resist change, and this is that energy, guys. The Tower in reverse is resisting transformation, okay? And in that resistance to transformation, you keep yourself in these little toxic cycles. This is the energy of like some of the collective avoiding the inevitable. And so this energy, right, of like you either come in or you're going to get dragged. Okay. the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, this is the energy, first of all, of sovereignty. Understanding that you are a sovereign being. Nothing or nobody has control over you. You control you. You control you. You control your thoughts. You control your decisions. You have the power of you. Okay? Grabbing the bull by the horns, taking the reins of your life, and doing the things that need to be done for your own good. This is a very, and we've been talking about this, guys. This is a very, we had already said, guys, we were going to take these next 5-6 months, right, from here to October, to step into it, to step into our higher selves, to have this glow up season, right? Glow up emotionally, mentally, physically. Glow up our money in our bank account, financially. Focus on self. No, Divine Feminine, for those of you guys that are in separation from your twin flame, this is where you are to focus on self and on purpose for this part of the journey. Divine Feminine, if you want your Divine Masculine to get his shit together, you gotta get yours together first. The Star in reverse. Some of y'all may be losing faith here a little bit in the journey. But guys, it's not time to give up. It's not time to give up. It's time to go harder. It's time to go next phase, right? We talked about it. Each ascension, each level requires a different level of focus, a different level of discipline, a different level of faith, a different version of you. And right now, we need the version of you that is living in your truth, that is thinking clearly, speaking truth, living truth, working through nervous system regulation and shadow work and all the things that you're being asked to address at this time, collective. And so back to what I was talking about with that energy of manifestation. How I was manifesting before I even knew what manifestation was. And when I met my twin flame, all that went to shit because I had to go inward and focus on self and find out and work on living in my truth and stepping into my Queen of Wands energy, into my purpose and into my spirituality and doing what I'm doing right now. Until recently, I've gotten my manifestation powers back, ladies and gentlemen. And it all started with the beats. That was, I think, one of the first things that I manifested back in 3D after coming into inner union was those Beats earbuds. I was at the Verizon store and I saw Beats earbuds and I said, "Thank you, universe, for my Beats earbuds." A week later, a friend gifted me Beats earbuds. I also manifested this home where I'm in right now in a week. So there comes a time when we must go inward, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Let's do it. Let's get it together. There's that Wheel of Fortune again, guys. There's that Wheel of Fortune. Let's get a hold of ourselves, guys, right? This is a new timeline. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune. New timeline. Okay, so here you are showing up in higher self, new timeline energy. Right? Chariot energy. Energy of discipline. Energy of focus. Forward movement. Not letting anything or anyone get in the way of you. Shifting and grounding into this new timeline. Shifting and grounding into your higher self. And this comes with new habits, right? It comes with discipline. It comes with learning and doing new things. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. And taking the time to do this, collective. And both being pillars and examples for the community. And so union brings power couple shit and actual good examples of what we're supposed to be doing in life. Chariot still at the bottom of the deck. All right, guys. I know I yapped for a little bit. I know you're waiting for me. I love the person that sent for the reading. I'll be right with you. Let me just pull some oracle real quick, guys. Let me pull some oracle. Let's pull secrets of the ancestors. And we'll do shadow real quick because I don't think we did shadow yesterday. For those of y'all that didn't catch yesterday's collective, it's already posted on YT. S baby, is that you? Were you here the whole time? You just got here. Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, and deities of the truth and the highest in our life. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. Father of fire, passion ignited. Father of fire, passion ignited. Number 26. I don't know how it wanted to fall because it kind of fell sideways. So I'm gonna read both. Okay? Father of fire, passion ignited. Number 26 for the collective. If you have a yes or no question, Papa Fire steps forward as a clear yes. The time is now for that big passionate vision. All things are possible. You are possible. Keep the enthusiasm up. Your qualities as a natural born leader are required. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, leader, not a follower. Believe it. Yes, you. Thank you, God, for allowing us to create a life radically different than the one that we were brought up in, God. I am awakening to who I truly am, God. Thank you, God, for my awakening. Your qualities as a natural born leader are required. Get it done. As usual, you are trying to wear all the hats, but that will stagnate your growth. You need support in your current endeavors. We had the Queen of Cups reverse energy in the tarot, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? It's not time to be everybody's mommy and everybody's therapist. We talked about this in yesterday's collective too. And the Queen of Cups reverse showed up again in today's collective. So for those of you guys that didn't listen to it yesterday, okay? You're not everybody's doormat and everybody's therapist and caretaker and caregiver. Now it's time for self. We are not here to stay in wounded healer energy and repeat toxic generational cycle curses. Okay. Who are you outside of all that bullshit and programming? Okay, divine feminine, divine masculine. And especially when it comes to family. Okay, y'all didn't come here to save your family because we're here to break generational curses, remember? And we must live by example because this is not religion. Okay, we have to in spirituality we have to actually do the inner work. We have to actually make the changes. Spiritual bypassing is a no-no. And try it. You know, try it. Keep thinking you're going to go light a little candle to some deity and they're going to magically make your situation better. They're not. You have to make the change within you. This is not religion. The deity, the spirit guide will help you and show you. God will help you and show you. Guide you on your path. You have to actually do it. for those of you guys that are keeping yourself in a little trauma bond, little codependent little relationship that you know don't serve you, just because you don't want to be alone, that needs to be addressed. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You know, for those of y'all that really need validation from your relationships, we learn to give that to ourselves. So, for those of you dealing with people that don't show up the way you show up, if the relationship cannot be mended, it's okay to go no contact. Embrace your raw desires. You deserve unbridled pleasure. Be adventurous and fearless in pursuing your new experiences. Ancestral medicine. This is juicy, divine yang energy. It is safe to take charge with motivated action. Try EFT tapping to help you relax into your natural leadership. We were talking about EFT tapping and nervous system regulation from the very beginning of the tarot in the download, ladies and gentlemen. And here they are talking about it again. Okay, confirmation. Tarot correspondence, King of Wands. Oh my God! There's that King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Declaration, I am going for it. I am going for it. I love it. Oh. We were going to read the reverse because it kind of it fell sideways. So I'm going to read both of them, okay? Shadow aspect, reverse. Don't be a rebel without a cause. Beware of the extremes. Ego can lead you astray. Arrogance is a repellent and a turnoff. Arrogance can turn away love, opportunities, money, and joy. Making hasty decisions will block your blessings. When you become pushy or dominating, we move from the divine masculine to patriarchal energy. Okay, remember we were talking about little control issues and temper tantrums, and that is reverse. That King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy is an energy of ego and pride and things like that, guys. And so we go inward, right, to work through these things because we don't want to become, there is no reason, right, in this year of 2026, because we're awake, right, to repeat generational curses because we are not our grandmothers, you know, we're not our parents. There's no reason for us to repeat the thing because you can't compare the situations that they were in to where we are now, right? We have the ability to make different choices and show up differently. Let's do shadow real quick and then I'm gonna wrap this up, guys, so I can do this reading. Thank you so much for your patience, my love. Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities of the truest and the highest divine light, for the collective, what is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. 3 cards. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. 3 cards. What is the most important thing for the collective to know? Please be clear. 3 cards. Shadow work oracle for the collective. Journey inward. They're so funny. Journey inward. The path to enlightenment starts within you. Introspection and growth. Guys, we have to be able to be radically self-aware. We have to be able to self-reflect. We have to be able to look at ourselves in order to be able to grow. Okay? There is no one else to fix but self. This is a journey of self-mastery, of self-discovery. Okay? Inward. And again, for those of you guys that need help, subscribe with shadow work and all and chakra work and all these things collected. Okay, two more for the collective. They're so funny and so repetitive. Break chains. The only way to overcome blocks is to confront them. Self-limiting beliefs. Collective, you are what you believe you are. Okay? If you are the only one. If you are the only one that can keep yourself from reaching greatness. Okay? Break yourself away from the chains of self-limiting beliefs and old programming and religious bullshit and patriarchy and trauma and mommy issues and daddy issues and abandonment issues and nervous system fucking issues. That's not who you are. Set yourself free from that bullshit. And we came here to break those generational curses. Let's go on and do it. Look, you're not like everybody else. You're a unicorn. Look at you. You're different. Last one. Making peace in the midst of adversity lies the path to self-discovery, profound, genuine, and risk. And so when let's go on and do that, guys. Let's accept where we are, right? Let's accept this new beginning. Let's accept our awakenings. Let's accept things for what they are and people for who they are. Okay, let's make peace with it. And understanding that in all this that's going on is where we're going to find our true self, collective. This is in this journey, guys, and we talk about this a lot. We are asked to stop being. We can't just stay being so damn surface level because we're just programmed to be a bunch of surface level fake ass people. Okay? Not giving a fuck about anything other than the weird shit they program us into our fucking brain, bitch. Profound. You are asked to think deeper. You are asked to go deeper, feel deeper, be deeper. And true and genuine. Some of the collective, you're being asked to take a risk at this time. Do it. In the name of your healing, in the name of your happiness, in the name of breaking generational curses. In the name of God and in the name of purpose. Authentic self at the bottom of the deck. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Uniqueness and individuality. We were talking about being your true self since the tarot. Okay? You didn't come here to be fake. Like the rest of them. You're not fake like the rest of them, and you know it. Limiting beliefs. Ultimately, you become what you believe, mindset, and self-realization. So we've been talking a lot about this energy of mental reset, having to work on subconscious beliefs, nervous system regulation, reprogramming, right? Because at the end of the day, you are what you believe you are. And so there is no way around the healing. There's no way around the reprogramming. You have to do it because life does not work the same way for you. Once you awaken, it doesn't work the same anymore. You can try it, but it's not going to work. You can try to avoid the shadow work. You can try to avoid going within. You can try to keep yourself in a comfort zone. You can try to keep living your little fake life with the same fake little people, doing the same fake little things, not living in purpose, not doing healing journey, not journaling, not meditating, not grounding, not doing energy hygiene. You can try. It is then that you get dragged. Okay? You can avoid it. Avoidance. It's key to see the need to avoid discomfort, but also to overcome it and thrive. Confrontation and progress. Okay? You can avoid it, but eventually. So, again, collective, it's better to get a hold of the energy, show up properly, do what you're being asked to do, stop avoiding, stop focusing on other people and other shit, just weird surface level weird shit when you know you're supposed to be doing deeper work. Okay? For those of you guys that are still stuck being in a weird little situation that you know you're not supposed to be in, divine feminine, divine masculine. Get it together. Please. Stop wasting time. Okay. Thank you for being here for the collective. I appreciate y'all. For those of you guys that missed the tarot and the download, it'll be posted on YT. Yesterday's is posted on YT. If y'all missed it. Got in. Is it Karen or Karen? Karen? Are you here, my love? I need to do this reading for Karen, guys. Hello, Karen. Let's do it. You ready? What's your question, my love? Thank you for being patient. I don't know. Did that feel like a chancla reading? I'll have to go back and see, watch it and see what I said, but I felt like I talked a lot. I need your question, your age, and if you're single or in a relationship, my love. Question, age, single or in a relationship. Damn, y'all only got to 15K during the collective? That's crazy. Maybe y'all fell asleep. Well, maybe if you were listening to me while you were asleep, maybe it'll settle into your little subconscious mind. I hope you hear me talking in your dreams. What's the future for me and Ismael, 43 years old, in a relationship? Okay. Well, first of all, I just want to tell you that your future is not set in stone, okay? You have control of your future. So whatever you want to happen in your future, that's what will happen, okay? Because there's nobody controlling you. You control you, okay? I can tell you the energy around the connection and if it's a good one and if there's true feelings and shit like that and the kind of person that he is and if he truly cares and all that shit, okay? But as far as, tarot isn't future telling. It's, because you have control of your life. They could tell you what they think you should do and the energy around the connection. Okay. All right. Ismael and Karen. Ismael and Karen, the energy around Ismael and Karen, please, dear God. Angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities. Okay. Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities of the truest and the highest divine light. Give me Ismael's energy with God and please be clear. First of all, let's see if there's true feelings, okay? Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities of the truest and the highest divine law. Is there true love feelings? Does Ismael have true love feelings for Karen? One card. Does Ismael have true love feelings for Karen? One card. Does Ismael have true love feelings for Karen? One card. Does Ismael have true love feelings for Karen? One card. Does Ismael have true love feelings for Karen? One card. Okay. Give me his energy. Give me Ismael's energy. Give me Ismael's energy with Karen. Give me Ismael's energy with Karen. Give me Ismael's energy with Karen. Ismael's energy, please be very clear. Look, my love, I'm gonna tell you this energy. You know, chinga madre. Look, my love. Look, this is King Dingaling, okay? We even have a sticker for him. King of Wands reverse, okay? Here in our group. This is his energy, okay? Look, and this the exact energy around this is somebody can be able to love you and not be able to love you properly, okay? This is somebody that is very much about getting validation from other women. Is bien chiflado, okay? This person is a cheater. This person is a liar. This person is a manipulator, okay? Because when we ask if he had true feelings, you get a yes, but the card is the Ace of Swords reverse. Yes, but this person is also a liar and a cheater and a manipulator, and they are not able to show up properly in connection, in relationship, okay? This is somebody that is not going to be faithful or give you true commitment, okay? Upright, the Two of Cups, is a beautiful relationship. Both partners show up correctly and in the energy of love. Reverse, this is some backwards ass shit, okay? Not in the energy of being able to actually give you true love. So again, somebody somebody can be capable of having feelings for you and also be capable of not showing up correctly for you, and this is exactly what this energy is, okay? Because like I said, we even have a whole sticker for him. This is King Dingaling, okay? This is everybody's. So you be mindful of if you want to settle for this, okay? Because I think you shouldn't. Look, Ten of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. This person will end up stabbing you in the back, okay? And, I mean, if you need to learn your lesson, do it. But your spirit guides are being very clear with you, okay? Now, one, you deserve better. And two, if your spirit guides are warning you to stop messing with him, and if you don't, okay, you STDs are a thing, okay? So don't learn your lesson that way. I'm sorry. So when we ask what's the future, you choose. You got look. He cannot fully commit to you, my love, because this is everybody's. You know, whether he makes you believe something else or you actually know this, you're not going to be able to change this man. Not a child will change it, relationship won't change it. You need to leave it alone. Okay? This is not good. So, you walk away and heal and choose yourself and stop dealing with this cheater, go into separation. They're asking you with the Two of Cups reversed, they're asking you to go into separation and leave this alone. Or you're going to suffer. 10 of Swords. Okay? You believe it if you want. I have people come in here every day that tell me, you know what? Everything that you told me happened. I didn't listen. And everything that you told me happened. Okay? Your spirit guides are warning you real nice. Stop it. That's literally King Dingaling Malo. Leave it alone. Do you know this? Do you know this? Or you know it, right? You have to know it? Okay. Well, because there's some people that really get manipulated into thinking, nah, that's not him, he's not like that. But at least you know it. Okay, good. That's the first step. Admitting the problem. Admitting there's a problem is the first step to fixing it. At least you're self-aware. Thank you for trusting me with your reading below. King Dingaling, definitely. Ay. And as charming as they are, that's still a hoe. So you gotta leave it alone. Because I know me a King Dingaling can be real charming. Anyway, what are we doing? Do y'all have yes no questions? You should join the subscription, my love, Karen, so you can heal. Leave King Dingaling alone and focus on yourself and on your healing journey, my love, so you can attract a better man and not a scrub. Like, este pendejo. I forgot his name already because he's so insignificant. Because when you are better, you attract better. Okay? You're attracting toxicity for avoided King Dingaling energy for a reason. You should heal it. The two kids I was taking care of, are they doing okay? Alright. For a question like that, touched by T, you would have to send for a reading, my love, because I need payment to tell you what's in the future for you guys. 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 20 minute. I can do yes no's only for free. Are the two kids that Andrew was taking care of, are they okay? Are the two kids that oh look, 333. Hello, Hecate. Are the two kids that Andrew was taking care of okay? Are the two kids that Andrew was taking care of okay? Are the two kids that Andrew was taking care of okay? One card. Yes. Does anyone else have a yes/no question? Thank you for your heart, Mia. Thank you. My cousin gave them back to their mom. Can I pay with gifts or is there a Cash App? There's Cash App. You can go. There Cash App's in the Bink in the Lyle. So if you go to the Bink in the Lyle, go to my profile, open the link tree, and you're gonna see the pricing. And so whatever price you want for the 5, 10, or 3, 5, or 10 or 20, you can send it through Cash App. Scroll to where the Cash App is and send it through there. Or you can do Cash App Pay through the link. Would FedEx be a good fit? Would FedEx be a good fit for Anna? One card. Would FedEx be a good fit for Anna? One card. Would FedEx be a good fit for Anna? One card. Would FedEx be a good fit for Anna? Yes? It's a good energy. It's like an energy of like even giving you a better energy. You know what I mean? Like excited to show up to your job. You know, I don't know if you're somebody that has like a lot of energy, and it's just it's an energy of like it's gonna help you put your energy into something. Yeah, new start. Yeah, I like it. Man, that's a good energy around a job. You know, because it's sometimes like tough to. How can I say energizing? Yeah, you have enough there, so I will do yes or no. Okay. Will I get my house and car by the end of the year? Will Touch by T get their house and car by the end of the year? Will Touch by T get their house and car by the end of the year? Will Touch by T get their house and car by the end of the year? And car. Yes. Thank you for reposting. Can I ask if my cousin is still using? Is Anja's cousin still using one card? Is Anja's cousin still using one card? Is Anja's cousin still using one card? Is Anja's cousin still using one card, please? I don't know how. I want to make sure that that's what they're saying. Can I get one more yes? Mm. It's like she's really trying to stay off of it. She gets into these moods where she goes like into a dark place and it leads her back to using, but she is like she has these times of staying sober and then she'll relapse. She'll be sober and then she'll relapse. I mean, at least she's trying. Yeah, yeah. At least she's trying. Maybe the kids are help. Having the kids will help her. I pray she stays sober. Thank you, Anna. I want them all together the way it should be. Yeah, and everybody has their journey. Everybody has their journey, and she's figuring it out. Will Stephanie stop using? Will Stephanie stop using one card? Will Stephanie stop using one card? Will Stephanie stop using one card? Yes. Wow. Yes. Queen of Pentacles. Yes. Very much. She's gonna get. It's like a loving energy, a mothering energy. I love it. I love it. A healing. This is a lot to do with healing. and being more peaceful and grounding in herself and in her home. I don't know if she has children, but this is like a very mothering, nurturing energy. Um, and guys, for any of you guys that are dealing with addiction or with people that are in addiction, you can't save them. You can't save them. I know as somebody that's dealt with addiction, you do it until you're ready to stop, until you're tired of yourself, until you're tired of yourself. You make the personal decision to not use anymore. Confirmation. Um, so been there, yeah. And so you get to the point where you're like, I'm fucking done with my shit, and I don't give a fuck that I'm gonna go through what I need to go through to get clean. And you start taking it day by day, and you start making different decisions. And fucking Friday night comes, or the party days come, and you make the conscious decision not to fucking do the same shit that you used to do before, or take yourself around the same people. Can we ask it before the year's over? You're gonna make me cry? Yeah. I think back to myself because when I was on drugs, when I was on that some heavy shit, man, those were some dark fucking days. And not only that, the way your body feels afterwards, the way your body feels afterwards. Like I literally had to get off. I had to get off of it because even like the alcohol was a problem, and I was making my body sick. Like my body, it was so sick. I had no choice but to stop, or I was gonna something serious gonna happen to me. She was an amazing mommy and wife before she started. Oh, okay, so that's that energy of like, for the kiddos and being very motherly and getting back to that energy. Mhm. Nothing or nobody can make you change but yourself. Yeah. Yep. Somebody's on payment. Kari. Is this another one? Is this Kari baby? Carissa. Hello, Kari baby. So you paid for a 5 minute. It breaks my heart to see her. I see she reached out, but I'm skeptical about letting her in my home. Mm, well, we can maybe ask that in a separate question. How are you? I am well. Okay, my love. I'm gonna do your reading. I need to take a quick potty break, okay? Cause I gotta pee. So I'm gonna go pee real quick, and then I'm gonna come back to do your reading. Okay? I'm gonna put this on pause, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick potty break. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep pounding, guys. Whenever y'all get to 100K, I'll get you guys with a free reading. I'll be right back. Oh my god, guys. Okay. All right, girl. Oh, sorry, mama. Okay, girl. Is that you, Michelle? Oh, what? I need to burn something stronger. I don't know if it was your energy, but it was a real ugly energy. Um, I still feel it. It is. Yay! Was that good enough? You feel it? Yeah, it's a very ugly, very like even an anxious or paranoid. I don't know, bitch, but it's an ugly, ugly, ugly. Chimpiot, I should have gotten the charger off of here. Okay, Kari, let's do it. What's your question, my love? Question, age, singular relationship. And yours was a 5 minute. Question, age, singular relationship, my love. Let's do it. Relationship, age 39. And just whatever you need to know. Okay. For 5 minutes. All right. It literally doesn't want to turn off, and I guess it's for a reason. If I have to throw another 5 minutes, we'll do. Okay. All right. Recari. A ver, ¿cómo era? Carissa. Carissa. I feel this heavy, heavy energy that is blocking me from advancing. Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities, it's the truest and the highest divine life. What is the most important thing for Carissa to know? Please be clear. What is the most important thing for Carissa to know at this time? Please be clear. What is the most important thing for Carissa to know at this time? Please be clear. What is the most important thing for Carissa to know at this time? Please be clear. most important thing. What's in that clue? You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck and the Eight of Wands reverse at the bottom of the deck. There is a blockage in energy. What's the Knight of Cups? It's a pigeon. What's the name? What's it? It's a big one. It's the Queen of Wands. Got Carissa's energy. It's the Queen of Wands, Carissa's energy. It's the Queen of Wands, Carissa's energy. Okay, girl, I'm trying to put it all together in the time that I have, okay? Look. Okay, anything else? Is this coming from the relationship? One card. Is this coming from the relationship? One card. From the relationship? One card. From an ex. One card. Family. Family. Look, girl. So first of all, yes, there's blocks. There is an energy of like there's dark magic here, okay? So there is a literal block here, an energetic block. They could be working on your solar plexus a lot. Um, um, there could be the energy of like brain fog, but also like a lack of like a fatigue, because this is the area that they're working on. Um, like attacking your energy, like literal your energy center of your body. Okay. Um, And so the I'm trying to give you everything as fast as I can because it's a lot, coming from a lot of different aspects, okay? So there is a lot of energetic work on you. Okay, this is the fucking heavy ass energy that I was picking up on, my love. Okay, um, now, first of all, because there's more than one source. Now, whether you want to believe it or not, I don't know what your relationship is like with family, but for in that one aspect, this energetic work is from family. Okay. Uh, Now, this is also it from another source. Uh, Somebody tied to your relationship. Okay, so you're getting it from both ways. Okay. Now, also for you in your energy, because you need to take energetic responsibility for yourself. Okay, everything that is happening to you is trying to teach you a big lesson. Okay. Now, first of all, you need to address this, my love. You need to do your cleansing, do your protections, do your return to sender so they can stop. Okay. Uh, but it's also, you in because when it comes to spirit, this is funny because we talked about in our today's collective about spiritual warfare. And it's not just negativity, projection, evil eye, gossip, slander, dark magic, hexes. Yes, that's part of it, and it needs to be addressed. Um, but also taking accountability for your energy and the things that you do and the people that you keep yourself around. Okay, and a lot of like message for you at this time, I love of like wanting you to step up for yourself, choose yourself. Um, first maybe there'll be like some tough choices here that you have to make, but it's like also an energy of like your spirit guides wanting to remind you because it's like, what about you? What about your dreams? What are the things that you dream and that you want to make happen for yourself? Oh my God. Um, Hold on, let me check on my cat. Hold on. It wasn't even my cat. It was another cat. Some dogs had it up against the had it pinned against the house. That's crazy. I thought it was my cat. It wasn't my cat. It was a white cat. Anyway, um, I'm sure they'd have more to tell you, my love. Oh, we were talking about spiritual warfare and how it's not just the dark magic is will affect your energy, yes, and you need to address that. If you want to join our collective spells, our collective cleansing and protection spell, and also our collective hex breaking and return to center, you can join those. um, but also uh, it's also not doing toxic things. It's also changing our behaviors, okay, and taking accountability for our energy and the things that we do. Okay, the people that we keep ourselves around. What is this now? You want to keep going, or what is this? What does this end up being? Oh, so you wanted another 5 minutes. Is that what you wanted? Do you have a specific question regarding anything that I already told you in the first reading? Specific question? The thing is, it's so deep. Not really. Can you tell me more? All right. Do you have contact with your family, my love? Like you talk family that you know that is toxic? Do you have contact with them? Hmm? Okay. Not really. Oh, okay. Now, another thing I would want to know is if third if this person, you removed yourself from very good, and so just address it energetically, because if you know, I mean, great that you removed yourself from them, perfection, but also they're working on you energetically. You need to work on it back so they can stop. Okay, so I would very much recommend that you join the collective spells. Okay, and we do one on each moon, the new moon and the full moon. Okay, I don't know if it's my new boyfriend or my ex. Um. Okay. I can look into there. Okay, because the other place, other than family, is where it's from a connection. Somebody that still wants you, the person that you're with. Okay, and so they're being worked on, which affects you. Okay, who knows? It could be both. Remember, you got mad at me last time because I got married and you told me why I did that? I, my love, I don't remember all of you all's toxicity. Toxicity comes in here every day. It was last year. Y todavía andas en lo mismo, mijita. A whole year later. Y lo dice, there's something blocking me that won't let me advance. Well, mijita. Oh, you left him? Good. Y luego fuiste te metiste con otro. No, mala! You're supposed to stay alone and heal it. You left one toxic one to go meterte con otro. That's why they were telling you your toxic behaviors, my love, because you had that chingada madre. The Knight of Wands reverse. That's toxicity. The second one no es tóxico. It's toxic what you did. You're not supposed to leave one man and go straight to another one. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. And I can guarantee you that that's not going to end up well either. You're getting the same lesson in the different meat suit because you don't want to stay by yourself. You're trauma bonding, okay? You weren't ready to go into it. This all happened even within a year, Mala? You left one marriage and went right into another relationship? That's not normal. You're the one being toxic. So at this point, you need to heal. And I promise you, it's not going to turn out good. Okay? That's why they were bringing up your behaviors too. Because yes, that dark magic is one thing, but your behaviors is also another reason why you're stuck energetically. You need to take responsibility for your actions. Okay? We get to the point. Look, I get it because I used to do the same thing. And I had to when I met my twin flame, there was no moving on to anybody else. I've been single since then and working on healing journey because we have to get to the point where we understand we don't do that. Same lesson, different meat soup over and over and over again. We gotta stay by ourselves for a little bit and heal it. We're gonna look to see if the dark magic is with the new boyfriend or from the old relationship. Okay. And if we have time, I'll look into the energy. You want to look into the energy of what they think about your new relationship, my love? Should we do it again a whole year later? Do you need the names? Yes. Whole year later. Ay, ay, ay. Well, happy anniversary. We've been having a lot of anniversaries. Dame los nombres. The jail one, Michael. Ay, 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 Dios mío. Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities are the truest and the highest divine light, and the new one is Alejandro. The old one is Michael, the new one is Alejandro, ladies and gentlemen. Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities are the truest and the highest divine light. For Carissa, is a dark magic that is keeping Carissa stuck from someone on Michael's side. One card. Is a dark magic that's keeping Carissa stuck from someone from Michael's side. One card. Is a dark magic that's keeping Carissa stuck from someone from Michael's side. One card. Yeah, and that's the Fool in reverse. Okay. This is no wanting you not to move forward. See, this way is happy new beginnings in life. And this way is stuck as fuck. And so, look, there it is. This is dark magic. The Queen of Wands reverse. This is what was in your tarot. Let me check el otro pendejo. Alejandro. Dear God, angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, saints, deities of the truest and the highest divine light. Is there anybody on Alejandro's side for Carissa interfering here with dark magic? Please be clear. One card. Is there anyone on Inga madre? Nunca le piqué al timer, vato. Dang it! Is there anyone on Alejandro's side interfering here with dark magic for Carissa? Is there anyone on Alejandro's side interfering with dark magic for Carissa? One card, please. Yes, this is somebody that wants him back. Doesn't want him to move on. Do you see? Again, you have the Fool in reverse. This is a happy new beginning. This is not. This is somebody here really attached to this person. Really trauma bonded to this person. Really not wanting them to move on. Okay, for Alejandro. This is they're working with a practitioner that does backwards ass shit. Like fucking bindings and little love spells and shit like that. That's what this is. A backwards ass practitioner. Ay, mijita. Ay, mijita, mira, y todo porque no quiere estar sola. All because you don't want to be alone, my love. Look, you're getting attacked from all. I'm surprised you're even fucking still standing, my love. All because of men. Maybe you should retire it for a little bit, my love. I'm saying. Is there true feelings? Does Alejandro have true love feelings for Carissa? One card. Does Alejandro have true love feelings for Carissa? One card. Does Alejandro have true love feelings for Carissa? One card, please. Give me Alejandro's energy with Carissa. Self-love is the best love. That's right. Healing every day. Does Alejandro have true love feelings for Carissa? One card, please. Does Alejandro have true love feelings for Carissa? No. They want you to see things clearly, my love. They want you to see him clearly, my love. The moon in reverse wants you to see clearly. Okay? Take the rose-colored glasses off when it comes to this person. Clarity is needed. Okay? This is a no. And the moon is the energy of illusion. Okay? Reverse is wanting you to come out of illusion into clarity. Okay? Agarra la onda, mijita. What else? Carissa. Last words. Be very clear. The devil in reverse, my love. I need to step back. The devil in reverse, they want you to free yourself. Okay? This is attachment. This is codependency. Okay? Attachment is devil behavior. Okay? They want you to set yourself free. Okay? Stop keeping this has to do with self-limiting beliefs, with not wanting to be alone. Okay? Then this is definitely attachment. Okay? I just feel like I can't leave Michael. Yes, you can. You can leave it. You can leave it. And that's exactly what they're asking you to do in this time. Okay? And you're not alone. You have community. This whole group is working on the same shit you're working on. Okay? Take your nose out of that and work on yourself. Join my subscription. Join our spells. Show up for collective. Get yourself involved in community. And stop choosing toxicity. You need to take control of your energy. I hope you would watch today's collective. I'm going to have it posted hopefully by the morning. And all my collectives are posted on YT. Start focusing on yourself. Stop it. Those men are not your whole life, okay? You have a purpose. God wants you to work on yourself and do better for yourself. That's not what you came here for, to stay stuck in a toxic relationship. Okay? They want you to stop with this devil activity, my love. Okay? Start working on this energetically. And working on yourself. Like I said, do new things. Do your energy hygiene. Do cleansing baths. Join our spells. Join the subscription. Do your journaling. Start changing your life, my love. Joining was the best decision I ever did. Healing and learning to love me every day. Aw, thank you, Ange. I need my life back to normal. Well, let's work on it. Yeah, you see, Two of Pentacles reverse. Okay. This is a chaotic energy. Okay. Yes, there is, the dark magic is one part of it, but it's also you. Okay. You need to learn to find balance within yourself. Okay. After my accident, I want this case to be over. You can literally take control of that too, my love. If you stop hoping and stressing and doing all this and getting the energy of getting hold of your energy, okay? And understanding that you create your reality. Okay? You need to stop focusing on those men and start focusing on healing and on yourself. And everything will fall into place. If you show up for yourself, the universe will show up for you. And also, if you're wanting a certain thing, like let's say you're wanting money to come out of this, if you're keeping yourself around the wrong people, God's not going to bring you your blessings. Okay? So you need to make the right choices. You want it to come in real nice for you? Make the decisions that God is asking you to make. Get in the right energy. Okay? Okay? That's the energy of flow. Okay? For you, it was backwards. Two of Pentacles reverse. That's not flowing with what God is wanting for you. Okay? Accountability, personal responsibility. Show up. Work on yourself. Just sucks they have me on disability. I can't do anything right now. I want to go back to work. You can still make a certain amount of money on disability, no? I feel so useless. You need to work on yourself, my love. This is a lot of negative self-talk. Whenever you have $12.12, you should subscribe. Okay? You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a creator of your reality. You need to really do inner work at this time. Okay? Really, get out of the Eeyore attitude, get out of this negativity, get into the energy of gratitude, start doing work on yourself. I have so much weight on me. What is this trying to teach me? Not why is this happening to me? What is this trying to teach me? And if you need to also look at that little relationship, because if you're struggling in a relationship, what the fuck is the point of that? You might as well just struggle a little bit on your own, right? Because a man is supposed to make your life better, not worse. Right now, you really need to be working on yourself, my love, and how you talk and how you think and all the things. You need to wake up. Stop being so negative and talking negative. Yeah. We ain't gonna get nothing out of it. Because you are what you believe. Okay? So, here we are having to really look at it. Having to really make the changes. Okay? Everything that's going on around you right now, my love, it's because you've created it. The good thing is that you can create a better life for yourself if you just apply yourself. And like I said, all the help that you need is in that subscription. Do your calendars, do your workbooks. Put the work in to change your mindset and your beliefs and your life. Okay? I promise you, it's worth it. A lot of people in this collective have completely turned their life around. You were here a year ago. Here you are, probably in a worse off situation than you were last year, emotionally. So here is God asking you to really look at it this time and really make the change. Okay? I promise you, you can. I believe in you. We believe in you. And you have community. You're not alone. What am I white to you? All my collectives are there. Go watch yesterday's and the previous, and today's will be posted, hopefully by the morning. Okay? Start putting yourself into more positive things. Be like this community, healing things. Okay? Affirmations, positivity. Get yourself outside, put your feet in the ground, breathe fresh air, hug a tree. Start doing different things, my love, okay? You got it, I promise you. What is this trying to teach me? Not why is this happening to me? What is this trying to teach me? I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, my love. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're amazing. Alright, guys. Does anyone else have yes, no's? Jordan, does Chelsea obsessively think of me during our no contact? Does Casey obsessively think of Jordan during no contact? Does Chelsea obsessively think of Jordan during no contact? Does Chelsea obsessively think of Jordan during no contact? That's a real weird question. Yes. Por 24:20 de la madrugada. Why is it weird? Because I don't know, it's weird. You're so real, I love it. Is the RBT job good for me? Is the RBT job good for Ange? One card. Is the Devo! Is the RBT job good for Ange? One card. Is the RBT job good for Ange? One card. Is the RBT job good for Ange? One card. Yes. Hello, Devo. How are you? Definitely not where you should stay. But yeah, a good opportunity for growth there. Good, you are well. Anyone else, people? Does anyone else have any yes no questions? No, but I'm making money to get ahead. Yeah, yeah. It's a good opportunity there to like take that and invest and grow in something else. That's the energy around that. Taking that to planning to grow in something bit bigger. Then move on. Yeah. Hello, hello. It's Lita Nava. Will I get my unemployment approved? Will Lita get their unemployment approved? One card. Will Lita get their unemployment approved? One card. Will Lita get their unemployment approved? One card. Yes. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Well, I guess we're done with questions. I guess maybe I should go. How long have I been on? I don't know. 2 hours and 2 minutes. 2 hours and 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's already 4. It's because I came on real late, guys. All right. Let yes, no questions going once. Yes, no questions going twice. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight. For those of y'all that missed the collective reading, it'll be posted on YT. I'll try and have it up before I go night night. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for pounding the screen to 36K. Better than nothing, I guess. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you for your heartbeats. Thank you for showing up for the collect. I love y'all so much. I'll see you all probably tomorrow. I'll let y'all know through my story. Thank you for your heartbeat. Cabresa. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you mañana. Stay non toxic.